funny story about this amp. When I got this, it needed new tubes, so I opened her up, and I actually found a couple of old French fries in the amp. So like not on the chassis or somewhere in the head shell, but in the circuitry were a couple of French fries buried and mummified since God knows when. So yeah. Hi guys, welcome. This will be our second review of the Amp Museum, our review show where we show you some funny amps that we have here in the studio. And today we have the AOR Series 2, which is the last the last version of the AOR. So stay tuned for more. Okay, we got the Laney here. This is the AOR Series 2 100 watt head. In this case, you have a couple of versions of the AOR, the 6-knob version, the 8-knob version, and the AOR Series 2, which is the last rendition of the AORs that already have like a proper channel switching that you can actually really use. Yeah. This head was made in 1991. The AORs in general were made from about the mid-late 80s, like 86, somewhere around that, till the early 90s, like this one. Yeah, there are some bands that use them, mostly like stoner doom guys. They really like this amp for the right reasons, of course. And for example, Liz Buckingham from Electric Wizard is using AORs as far as I know, or used to use AORs. But I think she used the Series 1, so the standard 8-knob. Yeah, one thing that I would like to know too is that you see very little Laneys on stage, at least in my experience. And I've actually never seen an AOR on stage, and that really bums me. So people, if you own an AOR, you better fucking take it to the stage, okay? They deserve it. Yeah, so let's move on to the tech specs. Yes. Alright, tech specs, what do we have? We have a all-tube head, which has 100 watts, very healthy 100 watts, it's really loud. We got 4 EL34s in the power section and 412 AX7s or ECC83s in the preamp / phase inverter. Yeah, it's a 2-channel head. You got the clean channel, or the lower gain channel as I would call it, which is what I just played for you. That's channel 1, which like ranges all the way up to hard rock gain wise. Not quite metal, but very close in my opinion. And then you have the AOR channel, which is gain insanity. So if you ever need that much gain, you really got a problem, but you can if you want. It's very fuzzy. Some people really like it, and sometimes it's actually really cool. Yeah, otherwise you got your standard 3-band EQ, presence 2, always a preamp and a master volume. There are a couple of funny things here though, because the AORs are known for their push-pull pots. So they used to have push-pull bass, middle and treble. They eliminated that on the AOR Series 2, so you only have bass boost if you pull the knob, middle boost 2 if you pull the knob. You don't have a treble boost anymore because the amp is already quite bright, but you have a pull bright for the master volume. So for each channel you can pull like a bright switch, which is basically the same. I don't know, it tightens up the sound a little bit, but I'll let you hear that yourselves in a few minutes. Yeah, other than that, you can use every cap you want, 4, 8, 16 ohms, it can do it all. So let's have a look at the back of the amp. As you can see, I could take this off here and really show you if you want. Yeah, 4 preamp tubes or 3 preamp tubes in one phase. You know how it goes, phase inverter. Then we have 4 KD77s. In this case, this originally comes with EL34s, but I chose to put in KD77s because I was interested in how it sounds, and I actually really like it. I think it's a little bit, it's not quite as British, it's a little bit more metal, if you want. I don't know, it's a little bit more modern, it's a little bit more metal, a little bit more bass, and a little less compression in the higher mids, if you ask me. But I'd really have to compare them back to back with different tubes. Yeah, classic British, well-built head. You should grab one. Alright, people, let's dial in some sounds. I'm simply gonna go from left to right, so follow me. Let's put everything at 12 o'clock here first, except for the master volume, because at 12 o'clock you can kill small animals or little children, depending on how close they stand. So we're gonna just keep it at this volume here. Okay, so yeah, so everything. The gain seems to depend on the EQ too, so if you really push the EQ, I think you get a little bit more gain. That's especially with the older AORs, and especially when you use, or the 6-knob AOR, and if you use the push-pull pods, which I'm going to show you now, which is what makes these amps so cool. Yeah, you can also pull the master volume on each channel if you want a bright boost. So you get a little bit of a tighter sound and a little bit more brightness overall, or a lot, actually. Yes, so let's go over to the AOR channel, or the gainier channel, or the lead channel, or whatever you want to call it. And to do this, you can either have a foot switch on the ground, or you can just pull the knob here. They really love those push-pull pods, I tell you. Yes, the funny thing about this channel is that there is an unbelievable amount of gain on tap. It's really fuzzy, it's way too much. Really, wherever you set it, if you play Doom, it's great. If you like stoner and fuzzy guitar gain sounds, you might really like this, but a lot of people have their trouble with it. But it's kind of a love or hate thing here again. Yeah, but let's take a listen. Like, this is gain on minimum here, yeah? yeah, my god, there is a lot of gain in this amp. Yeah, I had the bright switch on here too. Let's dial in a quick sound on the gain channel so you can have like an idea of what it feels like, because it does sound a bit different if you compare it to the first channel, EQ wise. So there you have it, AOR channel. It does a little bit of overdrive, it does a little bit of bass, it does a little bit of fuzz. So perfect for a little blues combo. One thing I forgot to tell you is you have two inputs, high and low. Nobody really uses the low input, but I've heard of some people who like to use it for a pedal platform thing. Okay, that's it for the Laney AOR 100 Series 2. The 8-knob version, the second generation, the last generation, whatever you want to call it. Cool amp, still pretty cheap. Again, like $400-500 maybe 600 if they're really in a good condition. But other than that, they're built like tanks. They're really great amps in my opinion. But they have a special sound. If you love it, go get one. If you hate it, still get one, but you can decide it for yourself. Yeah, so that's it. Let us know what you thought about this amp and about the whole review thing. If you like it, please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you want to have reviewed, or better yet, what you want to see in a review, what you maybe missed in this one. So yeah, see you next time.